Bleh. Okie doke. I'm here. So, man, I have had a long fucking couple days. You know what I really fucking hate? Are narcissists. Narcissists are really fucking annoying. Like my dad. He's a narcissist. And he's annoying. And they treat you like you're an NPC in an RPG. They just want to get from you as much as they possibly can without having to put any effort in. And if there's a way to circumvent them having to put effort in, they will do it even if it doesn't make any sense. And like, they're just trying to get like, they'll just try out every piece of dialogue to see which one is the correct one. Which one is the one that needs me to advance the story in the way that I want to go. Because I'm just trying to get past this bullshit. You know, I don't care about their feelings or anything, you know. I don't care if they're doing anything. I just need to do what I'm doing. I mean, they're an NPC for Christ's sake. Who cares? Yeah, that is probably the best way to describe how narcissists treat you in a tangible way for people in the generation that I currently inhabit. So 65 plus, because I am a senior citizen. Surprise, I'm 65 years old. I just look amazing for 65. And I somehow have the reflexes as a 65-year-old in order to learn to speedrun Super Mario 64, which is supposed to be one of the harder games to learn to speedrun. So, supposedly, I don't know. It's pretty fucking hard. There's some shit that's really goddamn hard in this game. Like pillarless. The fact that some people can do pillarless like super fucking consistently is insane. Bomb clip is not even that fucking like easy. Like, I mean, it's easy in the scope of things, but if you're not on that level, bomb clip's fucking hard. Like, you gotta know where you're supposed to land and stuff. Like, being able to control Mario in a way, like, I don't know, being able to control Mario and basically just make him move however you want throughout the stage fluently and as quickly as possible is really a challenge. It's a sight to behold. People that are really, really, really good at movement, like Cheese and Simply, I know those are none of the guys I ever fucking cite, but yeah, Tago's good at speed, or not speed, movement stuff. I mean, they're all good at movement stuff. Punkation's fucking cleaning up, dude. He got fucking 3rd place like the other day, man. I'm fucking excited, dude. I hope Puncation takes it, dude. Really hope Puncation takes it, man. I love Cheese. He's a cool guy. Seems like a cool guy, but oh man, I watched a video he was talking about like this date that he went on with this dude, and like Cheese like never dates, and it was pretty adorable listening to him talk about him going on this date with this dude and his volleyball team. And I didn't know this, but Cheese is apparently like an elite level volleyball player, which, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, he seems pretty like athletic, and you know, he seems like, you know, when he puts his mind to stuff, he can be pretty good at it. Like, I know he's really, really good at soccer too. I used to be okay at soccer. I wasn't awful. I wasn't like super good or anything, but I could do some shit. One thing that I really, I don't know, the thing that I really did like about soccer was faking people out and doing tricks. Like, because soccer, you know, not like, unlike basketball and stuff, like a lot of like basketball, like street ball tricks are illegal in regular basketball. In like a professional basketball game, like a lot of those tricks are like illegal, you know, they're traveling for the most part. But soccer tricks, the only thing that, I mean, yeah, I mean, you could hit it with your fucking shoulder, you fucking like rest the ball like right there and shit, and do cool shit and rest on like your back and stuff. Faking people out in like soccer compilations, like look up like Ronaldinho compilations, you know, he's, you know, one of like the most classic, you know, of course, you know, before he, you know, got all chubby. But I mean, he's still good, he just doesn't, you know, he's not in, you know, nearly as good a shape as he used to be, so he can't do as much of that crazy shit. Like, dude, like the fucking Ronaldinho bicycle kick. Like, dude, the Ronaldinho fucking outside of the box bicycle kick is one of like the dopest shit things ever. And it took like, God, what was it? I remember like a bunch of dudes, or not like a bunch, but like 3 dudes, like actually like pro soccer players. I forget. I think TEMP0R was one of them though. I'm not sure though. But they had like, they didn't have, you know, they didn't have like bullshit, you know. They had, you know, decent players that could, you know, that could replicate this trick. But it's just the fact that Ronaldinho was able to get a fucking, do a bicycle kick fucking so perfectly and score a goal with a bicycle kick from outside of the box. Like from beyond, like from outside the 18. Like, fucking incredible. If you don't know the shot that I'm talking about, I'll look it up in a sec. It's so cool. It is one of the dopest shit fucking soccer moves ever. You know, him, also Robinho. Robinho used to do such cool tricks. Same with like Cristiano. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo does some dope ass tricks. You know, you can't count him out. But Robinho, man. Robinho is one of my favorite, like, all-time fucking favorites, dude. I think, what did he play for? Man City? Man City was awesome, dude. I loved Man City. Man City was really cool. Yeah, everybody was all like, oh, Manchester United, la 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 la. Like, nah, dude. City. City and Chelsea. Yeah, I was a big Chelsea fan. Back in the day, I really liked Thierry Henry when he was on Chelsea, and also fuck, I can't even remember anybody now. I really liked Juventus, or not Juventus, Juventus as well. You know, all those Italian guys. Bologna, Murticelli, Linguini. I'm just kidding. But, it's been so long since I've fucking done any soccer shit. I don't know, it's just, ever since I learned about how rigged soccer is, it really kind of made me not like it as much. This kind of sucks. Like you know how like American football is rigged, for the most part. Like how I said all it is like matter of factly. It's true though. I mean, there's a legitimate court battle that I believe is still going on. To determine whether or not the NFL should be classified as sport or entertainment, which should say a lot. But yeah, so I had to deal with my narcissist father earlier, and which is just always a blast. I love dealing with a fucking narcissist that abused me, and mentally and verbally and emotionally while I was growing up, and one day just like expects me to just like forget and forgive and forget, even though he has never apologized, taken accountability, or even seemed remotely like he did something bad. Like, he barely has even acknowledged that he's done shit. Like, for the most part, it's been, no, it wasn't that bad, was it? We had some good times, though. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, oh yeah, like 80% of the time he's an angel, but then 20% of the time he's like Hitler and Satan put together. Like, yeah, so that 20% like can completely negate that 80% depending on how severe the abuse is. And any amount of abuse is not okay. And if somebody abuses you, the percentage of abuse should not be something that even fucking comes into account. Okay, why are, like, because that is like the road to victim blaming. Like, oh well, he didn't abuse you that much. Like how many years and days, weeks, months, and hours need to be accumulated, of, time, I love you, but I don't like you. That's nice. For years, these are two 100% true facts. For years, I used to hope and pray and wish that my dad had a drug addiction, or like an alcohol addiction or something, like some type of drug addiction, or some type of something that affected him in a way that made him a certain way, something to explain the behavior, like maybe he's just an alcoholic, and when he's not, and when he's going back and forth with drinking, he's just an asshole, and then maybe one day he'll realize that how much his drinking really hurt his family, and then he'll stop and he'll be a great dad. And he's just a piece of shit. And then another thing that I used to legitimately wonder was whether or not I was adopted because of the way that my dad treated me. Because it seemed like he didn't want me around, as if I was unwanted. And like, it really seemed like he treated my brother a lot better than me. Like, as if, like, it was like the weirdest thing. Like, it was just, he treated my brother really well, but I got completely different treatment. So I started to wonder, am I adopted? Is that why he doesn't treat me as good? Like, maybe it's me. And like, for years, I used to just wonder, like, what is it that I'm doing that is making my dad treat me this way? And then, yeah, come to find out, I guess what I was doing was existing. So yeah. But, yeah, and I'm actually not gonna look up those soccer things, because I don't care. Unless somebody's like, chimes in, like, right now and is like, I wanna see those soccer things, those seem cool. Then I'll do it, but until then, I'm just gonna get a little crunky funky monkey junk. And yeah, I was watching a couple videos about Daddy05, which yeah, that little Cody kid reminded me of me a lot. Like, the way that, like, he would, like, react to things, and he would be so overwhelmed with emotion, he just wouldn't know what to fucking do. And then you lash out in a way that is, I mean, somewhat humorous, or, to, out of context might be somewhat humorous. Like, I hope your ugly, I hope your stupid, fat, ugly face falls off. Like, it falls off your stupid head. Like, that's funny. But saying it and trying to hurt somebody with it, just trying your hardest to make this person feel the way that they're making you feel, and they're just smiling and they don't care. They revel in your misery. Seeing you miserable makes them happy. Like, yeah, Daddy of 5 is like pretty fucking triggering sometimes, man. Like, and then my dad is like verbally abusing my brother now. And I mean, we're adults now, so it's like a little bit different, but like still, like, it fucking brings back some really shitty memories. Seeing him, talk like that to my brother, just reminds me of the way that he used to do that shit to me. And how horrible it was, and how he never fucking took accountability for it, or responsibility, or even as much as said a sincere apology. I mean, I don't even remember him even saying sorry, even fake sorry. Like, I really don't. Not to my face, at least. But he never said it to me. But yeah, and now he's got like this fucking like other family basically, and they obviously have a completely skewed perception on him. And like, I'm pretty sure he's married to this woman, but like, he wouldn't tell her. Like, I mean, all of a sudden he just showed up in like a wedding ring one day, and it's like, Dad, why do you have a wedding ring? Like, I didn't say anything about it at the time, but I'm pretty sure he got married and just didn't invite us to the wedding because he didn't want something to happen. He didn't want to have to deal with his real kids because they're a pain in the ass. He reminds me a lot of like the way Donald Trump is. If you're not, have undying, unfettering, unconditional loyalty for him, he will just drop you like a fucking sack of shit. It sucks. It really does, man. So, in light of that, I'm going to do a couple of things to get my mind off of that. Not only that, man. My fucking mother-in-law has her fucking impetigo came back, and it's fucking highly contagious, and she doesn't understand the concept of contagion. So, like, she'll just, like, sit there, rub her fucking, like, staph infection face, and then just, like, touch a bunch of shit. And it's like, oh, God. And, like, we just got done with her having staph infection before. Now she has it again. And, like, I had to take her to the doctor and shit today, and it's, God, I had to deal with her, like, all day. She's also an alcoholic, and, like, the doctor was like, you cannot have wine while you're on antibiotics. You cannot drink wine. And while you're on this medicine. So, when we get back, so the second we got back in the car from the we were leaving the doctor's office, get back in the car, can you go buy me a wine? Mom, I'm, I call her Mom because she wants me to. She isn't my mom, but she likes it when I call her Mom, apparently. It makes her feel nice. Makes her feel special. So, whatever. So I call her, I just call her Mom. So, like, hey, Mom, the doctor said you can't drink wine. No, the doctor said I can't drink while I'm on the medicine, so I'm gonna drink before. No, the doctor said you can't drink and if you drink before and then take the medicine's not gonna work. She said that. Which, she didn't actually explicitly say that, but yeah, you can't, she pretty much, yeah. And, yeah, so my mother-in-law kind of has, she is in the category of what I would consider neurodiverse. Um, and not just what I would consider, like, she's been, like, diagnosed with, like, real things. She seems, she's an alcoholic, she, basically needs, supervision 24/7, that's why I live here. And that's why me and my significant other live here, to care for her, because there's nobody else to, so it's just us and our kitties. So the doctor is super nice, though. The doctor gets it. The doctor understands, like, so it just sucks because my significant other couldn't come, so we had to do things a lot differently today, and she had to be in the car with me for like 3 hours or something, and it was just like, oh god, talking about how she doesn't want to get the vaccine because she believes in God and God will protect her. And I'm like, God invented the illness. Like, God invented the Elvis? Come on, web captioner. The illness. But yeah, it's just fucking beyond me. Like, it's just, I'm so done with today. Like, that's why I'm looking forward to just, like, getting just ridiculously blazed right now. I'm gonna get ripped in half. So, one sec, I'm actually gonna grab, I'm gonna get some ice for my water, so, uno momento, por favor. I'm just gonna do this, because I'm lazy. There we go. My terms of service protector. Okay. I'll be right back. for government work. Wow. So long, Gay Bowser. I mean, I can't unhear it after hearing it. Okay, so on my list of save states I still need to do half of them. My brother is so fucking funny. My dad's hiding something from us for sure. He's acting like super suspicious. Like, he tried to get me to like go over to like my brother's house with him, and essentially, like, I'm not joking, like, break in and then like have me there as like muscle or something. But it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, he's my brother, and why are you trying to break in anyways? Oh, I need stuff for grandma and blah blah blah. Like, okay, well, grandma doesn't live with my brother. I mean, some of it, I mean, I guess, okay, so my brother lives at my grandma's house right now, but my grandma doesn't live there. She's staying at a assisted living facility right now, actually. So my brother is just, you know, and my brother's lived there for like a number of years, you know, and he, you know, helped out and stuff, and you know, basically, you know, helped him out with a bunch of shit, and basically, I mean, he basically made it so, like, my worthless piece of shit dad didn't have to fucking spend any money on, like, you know, hiring help or anything. So, and, you know, his, you know, our grandpa passed away a little bit ago. You know, Satan rest his soul. He was a terrible fucking man. He was racist, sexist, misogynist piece of shit. He was abusive. He's just awful man. Yeah, nothing redeemable about him. And like, I mean, the man died alone in sepsis. Like, yeah, my grandma wasn't even there because she fucking probably couldn't wait for him to die anyways. And then, like, it really didn't even seem like she cared that he died. Like, my brother, like, never, like, caught her, like, crying or anything. There was, like, no grieving process. Just like, oh, okay, he died finally, good. Fuck, dude. Ice cold water is, like, so good. You know what kind of fucking people I hate? People who are like, I don't like water. What the fuck are you talking about? How do you not like water? It's like being like, you know what I just can't stand? Having my heart beat. Like, and oxygen. Oxygen is just... Air is so overrated. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I was watching fucking Daddy-O-5 earlier, and apparently that dude's name is Mike Martin, which is like kind of funny because that's like kind of close to like my dad's name, like kind of, like not like, I mean it's kind of close enough like to be like, oh, that's kind of funny, but yeah, so yeah, this Mike Martin fellow treats his stepson, or I guess it's not his stepson, it's his son from like a different marriage with like this other woman. Oh, and like, I can't, man, when I was like arguing with my dad last night, he fucking was like, you're like, just out of nowhere, just brings up like, well, your mom and blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck does mom have to do with any of this? Mom actually taught me to be a good person and loved me and made sure that like I knew that she loved me like all the time, and constantly was asking me like if things were okay, and was willing to change and compromise and sacrifice things even if that she wanted to. Like, no, mom was a good parent, so what the fuck you even bringing her up for? Well, after she moved out of state for a couple years, that's the year you got kicked out of school. Like, oh yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I was living with you? No, it's the fact that mom was gone. Yeah, that's what we should focus on. Not the fact that I was under your care and got expelled. No, no, no. The man is insane. He really is. Okay, ready to go. See, if I was smoking still, smoking cigarettes, I would have died. I would have not been like, not be able to breathe and shit. But I have super lungs now. Super lungs. Super lung? Super lung? Please tell me super lungs is one. Why is super lungs one word? Why is super lungs one word? Super lungs. Why is super lungs one word? Okay. Let's speed run. Does this work? Motherfucker! I'm so angry! Oh, I'm so angry! Oh, I'm angry! This is me when I'm angry! Oh! Okay. Now that I've got that anger out of my system. Yeah. That was a joke. I wasn't actually angry. I tricked you. Oh wait. Yahoo! Wah woo woo! Woohoo! Oh. Fuck, I suck. I really like how I just figured that out at just from trial and error. I really don't think the only time I saw that was, maybe it was Aki, maybe? No, that one was actually frame perfect. All of those. You can tell it's frame perfect when there's no smoke coming out. I always forget my stupid shit timer. Should I just... It's actually easier to do. Pretty sure it's actually way slower. Dude, you have to hit that pretty quick in order to get it. Woot! Press B. B is actually my save state button. Fuck! Damn it. Fuck you. God damn it. Fuck, I'm good. I really like that. I learned that from the Bori. When you don't move, if you go neutral after a long jump, yeah, for some reason, Mario covers his ears and tries to take a dump for some reason. Cover your ears for this dump. Oh god. I was way off. Samsonite, I was way off. Fuck you! So close. I should try and do the backup. Uh-oh. Motherfucker. I actually got it. Fuck! God damn it! That was awful. I'm gonna get it this time too. Maybe not. Dude, why am I sucking? I know why. this is Drogi. Hi, this is Drogi. So, in lieu of Mario, check the leaderboard to SPEEDRU.com real quick. While I excuse me. Okay. Log in. Wolfo. That's me. I'm Wolfo. The full wolf. Oh, jeez. 43rd. 29th. Good job, Gothic Logic. I'm fucking 29th, 142. That guy got probably his first sub 1 hour. Good for him. On 70 star. 466 place. You gotta start somewhere. 80% physical. What does that mean? Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Hollow Knight. Okay. Club Game Game. The JJ. Harry Potter. Let's see, SM64 has quite a few. Let's see, where's Punkation at? Punk is still in 3rd. Damn, dude. Damn, fuck, dude, I did not realize that is how close the record is. Cheese beats Simply's record by fucking 3 seconds. And then Punkation is 4 seconds behind Simply? Jesus Christ. And then there is an 11-second gap. And then it shrinks again. And there's 5 second, 6 second, 10 second. Okay, and then it starts to get a little bit wider. Dezanig. That guy, Dezanig? D whatever, he's coming up too, nice. Oh, that was a year ago, never mind. Yeah, Dezanig. Paracousia. Coming in hot. Tago, he's been there for a while. Hokurabi, nice. Batora got in 5th. God, Batora has been fucking speedrunning for so goddamn long. What a cool guy. What the hell does Batora look like? See? Face cam? He does not have face cam. I like how it's called face cam instead of just camera. Oh, look up what Batora looks like. Was that him? What does Batora look like? What does bacteria look like? No, Google. Whoa. Did I spell that? Okay, yeah, but what is Ballora? Dude, because I got, okay, because it automatically, that is so funny. I just typed in, what does Batora look like? Just to see what would happen. And it automatically subbed for this thing called Ballora, which is, I just gotta show you. Yeah. This is, I just typed in, what does Batora look like? And I get fucking whatever the fuck this fucking shit is. Oh my god, this is so creepy. What is Ballora? Is Ballora like Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, Five Nights at... Oh god, I'm not clicking on that. Okay. Ballora? Oh, Jesus. Why do people sexualize things so much? This is gross. Like, oh, why is this so sexualized? What the fuck, dude? People are gross. SM 54 Batora. Yeah. Damn. No images of Batora, apparently. Wait. Is that him? Who is that? Or is that Simply? It's fucking Simply, isn't it? What the fuck? It's just Simply. Whatever. Okay. So let's just listen to the sweet, serene sounds of the bomb battlefield while I fucking power smoke this. So for video games, sativa. For relaxation, hybrids and indicas, light indicas. For bedtime, and when you wake up in the middle of the night and then have to go back to sleep, heavy indica. That's the regimen. So glad weed is legal now. People are so stupid. Fucking cotton and lumber industry and fucking... You could have so much shit made out of hemp by now. Hemp should be the way things go. I'm just gonna sit here and smoke and get on a soapbox. So in this level, damn it. That did not hit. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh god. So see these rolling balls? So you notice how there's two right here? After you get the first star, which is supposed to be the King Bob-omb star. I've never done this trick. I've never done this wall kick. I want to try. Damn. Got one of them. But after you kill him, or defeat him, a third ball appears. It's his corpse. Ah, shit. Oh well. Sweet Christ. I think you have to come from this way. Damn it. Damn it. Damn. I actually didn't think I'd hit it. Keep wanting to hit Z to reset. Damn it. Damn it. It's cool, I just vacuumed. Damn it. Whoops. Woo! Yeah, woohoo! So, I've never tried this trick. I've never felt the need. I've never, well, not felt the need, but I guess had the need, I should say. There we go. Confidence is key. And there's this one. Which I believe you're supposed to get like a first frame. I've never done it before. I love that. Alright, let's do this for real. Oh shit. Fuck it. I hate ground pounding. Those were quick ground pounds. All over the place. What is it again? Yes. If only I was in line and did that the first time. What you have to do is you do a backflip and then a ground pound, which means you have to release Z after you do your backflip, because in order to do a backflip you have to hold Z and hit A. I slobbered all over this thing. I used to hate. I would always say, I'm like, oh man, you like drooled all over this, you like slobbered all over this. And then someone in like some random fucking dude, like at like a party or something, like, you know, I'd be like sharing like a cigarette or something with, you know, one of my buddies, and like I'd be like, oh man, you slobbered all over this, what the fuck, you know, what the hell, man. And somebody would like some random person, this has happened so many fucking times, like this is what happens when you live around fucking racial indifference, or what is it? What's it called? Racism indifference. It's not that they are it's not that you are racist, it's that you just don't care if other people are. So, like, I've been so many fucking places where it's like, you know, obviously, you know, this is, you know, when I was in, you know, in my younger days, when, you know, I would, you know, not have, you know, as much confidence, and to say like, oh, like, you know, maybe I don't want to go there, like, maybe I wouldn't have fun, you know. But I was one of those people that was like, oh, just give people a chance, you know, everybody can be a good person, and yeah, and that was me. And, you know, just thinking that, you know, that there's good in everyone, you know, everybody, deep down, everyone's a good person, everybody wants to be a good person, you know. And which is, I hate to be cynical, but severely inaccurate. Yeah, spoiler alert. But yeah, the yeah. What was I saying? I'm stupid. Scooted everybody. Sometimes I like just like scrolling up. I am trying to see. I keep talking, so it's resetting it. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Stop talking. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Because I slobbered all over this, and whenever I would say that, well, not whenever, but more often than not, this would happen. I'd be, you know, at like a party or something, and it's like, oh man, you slobbered all over this, and some dumb shit that I usually didn't even know. If it was somebody that I knew, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's racist. But they, and if it wasn't somebody I know, I'd usually still say that to them, like, oh wow, nice, racism, sweet, love to see it. But, you know, obviously, very sarcastically. But, yeah, somebody would always chime in with, like, oh, you mean N-word Lipton? Like, okay, fucking, are you kidding me? Like, why? Why? Like, I've heard that phrase, so, like, that was so... I've heard that phrase used more than any other racial slur ever. Is that specific? Oh, in the context of getting too much, basically when somebody, like, you know, slobbers on something, you know, or gets their, you know, or not when they, you know, I guess when they get their saliva on whatever, a drink, cigarette, joint, blunt, whatever, cigar, whatever the fuck, you know. And so always says it, and it's just like so I just don't see how people can't see, like, that's, like, harmful. Like, I mean, you have to go, like, you know, eventually, hopefully, you know, the N-word will one day, you know, not have, you know, the power that it does. And, you know, it won't be as, you know, much of like a volatile thing. And, you know, people can progress past it and not, you know, use it to try and put each other down. And, you know, it can just be put in the, you know, just be put in the past, and people just pretty much stop saying it, essentially. And, you know, because a word, you know, having a word, no matter what, no matter what the situation is, if you have something, no matter what it is, if you have something that is okay for one person but not okay for the other person, there are inherently going to be issues, no matter what it is. And even if that thing is, you know, the product of, you know, the other thing being such a piece of shit for so long, and, like, I get it, but it, like, I feel objectively, if you, with anything, if you try, if it's basically like, this is okay for us but not okay for you, no matter what that is, that will always cause issues. So it's either okay for everybody or okay for nobody. And that's how I think most things should be. Obviously, you know, this is something that, you know, will take a lot more than just, you know, some dumb white idiot being like, hey, you know, come on, it's either for everybody or nobody. Like, no, obviously there needs to be, you know, a lot of, you know, reconciliation and accountability and years and years and years of progress, and things need to happen before, you know, any steps like that ever need to happen. But I think ultimately, you know, when you have things that are like that, they will it will inherently cause issues no matter what. So having anything like that, no matter what it is, it's just shouldn't we just shouldn't have it, you know. I'm not being like, I think everybody should say it. I just think we should just, like, just leave it in the past and just not really say it anymore. You know, it's pretty shitty things, you know, tied to it, you know. You know, and of course then there's the reappropriation of it, of course, and all that. And I get that and stuff, but still, like, when it comes down to, like, anything, just fucking anything, when it's okay for one but not okay for the other, there's inherently going to be issues. Like, somebody somewhere is not going to be okay with it. It's going to be like, come on, dude, just fucking stop, come on. Like, yeah, so, obviously, you know, like I said, though, this is not something that happens overnight. I'm just being reminded of a lot of shitty people lately, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Dealing with a lot of very, 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 very stressful situations right now on, like, all, what is the term? All fronts. Yeah, my front, my back front, my side front, all my fronts. I don't get that phrase. Maybe it's like a battle phrase, like something to do with, like, combat. Like, oh, all the front, oh, we're getting attacked on all of our fronts, and it's like short for, like, the battle front, or I don't know. But yeah, I really wish. I just really wish people were smarter. You know, maybe if people were smarter, maybe we could, have, something like that where it's like, well, no, I mean, I just feel like inequality anywhere on any state, on any plane, is going to cause issues. If you can have equality, well, you should just have like as much equality as you can, and on like a core level, I guess. I don't know. I just think everybody should just have equal rights, obviously. Except for the Jews. I'm totally kidding. I hate it when people correct you with racism. Like, oh man. Like, oh man, such and such stole from me. Oh, they Jewed you out of it? What? Like, no. Ugh. Then if like somebody really was Jewish, like people would just be like people are just like openly anti-Semitic to Jewish people, like a lot of the time. Especially if that Jewish person like plays along with it, like in any bit of the sense, like as if like, yeah, it's okay if you say the things that you say. Like, yeah, we are like that. Like, I don't know if they, like, I've only seen that like one time, and I'm pretty sure they were just fucking with them and just trying to get them to say horrible things in front of, other people, and just to show how, terrible they are. But, yeah, it was just like, the fact that the dude was like okay with like, oh, so you're okay with me being anti-Semitic? Okay, sweet. I'll just crank it up then. Um, when I was younger, I traveled to New York actually, and actually got to experience some like real actual Jewish culture. Like went to the synagogue and wore the harmonica. I'm totally fucking joking. Wore the yarmulke. Um, yarmulke. Yarmulke. That is not how you spell yarmulke, but okay. Um, that's why I made the harmonica joke, but whatever. Um, that's not how you spell fucking. That's what it's called, right? Am I a fucking dumbass? Like, yeah. It's like Yarmulke. I'm just saying it like phonetically. Yarmulke. Yarmulke. Yeah, that's like how it's like said like phonetically. Now, why is it spelled yarmulke like that? Like, I thought yarmulke looks like a Japanese word. Orthodox Jewish man there is wearing a skull cap, kippah. Yeah, no, it's a Hebrew kippah, Yiddish yarmulke. Liberal Reform Jews, get rid of the optional. That's not answering the question. Is yarmulke or yarmulke misspellings? Yarmulke, we decided to make kippah school. Yarmulkes and yarmulke. I'm fucking confused, man. I really wish I knew like a rabbi. Do I know a rabbi? No, I don't think I do. I really wish I knew a rabbi, so I could just like bombard them with any stupid ass Jewish question, Jewish based questions. I'm sure they love that. I just wish, or just anybody versed in Judaism. I just somebody teach me. I've learned some stuff about it, but it seems like there's a lot more than like a lot of religions. Like Catholicism can be broken down in like no shit, like in a couple hours maybe. Like you can probably get like a full crash course in Catholicism in like a whole day and know like everything you need to know about it probably. And I went to Catholic school. Like, I think it was Catholic. I don't know. Yeah, it was Catholic. I went to fucking Catholic school, so that's why I'm not Catholic. I don't know. At any rate, I really wish people were just smarter. I wish I had like that's why I like going to like an actual like academic center, because like it's so much better than fucking internet. Like I mean, the internet is a great thing, but like Google basically has like a bunch of like knowledge, right? Just all of this knowledge, all these points of knowledge, just all these little like if it was if knowledge was measured in little like thumbtacks or something, there'd just be all these thumbtacks in there. But like I don't know, the way that you arrange those thumbtacks or arrange those points and connect them is what's important. The thumbtack analogy was fucking dumb. So yeah, I'm just stupid. I was just trying to think of pointy objects. Yeah. That's why I miss like that type of thing. Like, look how dumb I am now. I just like Reddit. Like, okay, let's see. Ads. That is a shitty tattoo. That's garbage, dude. Oh my god, dude. Are people really gonna sit there and praise that? What? Is it on his arm? The Green Demon Challenge from... Okay. Mario Secrets in German. Is it from Drogi? Nah, probably not. Dude, that is a shitty ass tattoo. Dude, this guy thinks he's tight as fuck. Like, are you kidding me? What? That tattoo is... I mean... Dude, that's ugly. Yeah, man, that does not... What's wrong with Mario's hands? Does Mario have that many fingers? How many fingers does Mario have? Does Mario have fucking 5 fingers? Okay, he does, but they're just. It's a me. Okay, I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, man, but that tattoo is not very well done. Looks like he healed really shittily, or the tattooer just didn't know how to do colors that well. Like I think they were trying to go for something like way more dynamic than they were capable of. Because like the fingers look wrong. I mean, it just, I feel like they, I don't know, the fingers look all wrong. Like, you know, it's a hard tattoo to do. It's very ambitious, you know, so it's a very, very hard tattoo to pull off. Mario is, something like that is very, very hard to pull off. You can't, I mean, to make it like an actual like good tattoo, like you're gonna need somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing with color saturation. And color blending. So, for the rest of the night, and I think early tomorrow, I'm going to just do some relaxing speed runs. And I might even do Bowser runs. I think I'm going to practice Fire Sea and Dante jumps tomorrow. Probably finish my save states. I don't know, I might stream early and do some speedrun school. Play some Mario 64 and then play the next game that I have scheduled, which I think is actually Super Paper Mario. Which I know I said that before, but then I found Super Mario Galaxy, so I was like, oh, this, I think maybe I'll play this. This is maybe will be more fun. But then Super Mario Galaxy was really not that fun, like, as far as, like, the movement mechanics. The levels were dope, but, like, the movement mechanics were, like, very dull. And the nunchuck was kind of annoying to use. You know, because, you know, you have, like, in order to be, like, super accurate, like, you have to, like, hold it up straight, but then you find yourself, like, you know, your hand is, like, slowly, like, relaxing and, like, you know, just kind of, like, going down, and then, you know, you have to, I don't know, compensate for that, and you have to, like, I don't know. But it was okay. It was a very pretty game, very cute, you know, but the movement mechanics kind of bummed me out. I thought, I mean, I don't remember. I mean, the gravity stuff is pretty cool and stuff, but I really wish, like, you could just do, like, a little bit more. I don't know. Like even, like, in Sunshine, you could use, like, the flood thing and, like, slide across the ground and shit and, like, do, like, a bunch of crazy shit. But, I don't know. In Odyssey, you have the Cappy, and you could do, like, a bunch of crazy shit with him. Or her. think Cappy is. Hear my kitty crying. I think Cappy is gender undetermined or whatever. I don't know. What the fuck is it called? Gender indeterminate? Is that a word? You know what, I was watching the What We Do in the Shadows movie the other day. Oh my fucking god, dude. If you've never seen What We Do in the Shadows, it's on Hulu. It's a series. It's also a movie. It's created by 3 guys. I forget the other 2's names right now. But one of them is Taika Waititi. And he's fucking awesome. He plays I can't think of Vigo or Viago. I think he plays Viago, and he's like a dandy or something, I think, and I think he's supposed to be like Brad Pitt, and I think he's parodying Brad Pitt from what's it called? Interview with a Vampire. And then there's 2 other guys that live with him, and then there's I think his name is Peter, and he's like this like crazy like Nosferatu looking, like I don't know, super old school looking vampire. And there's like this whole thing about it's shot like a documentary, right? And Taika Waititi is so fucking funny. There's like this like ongoing joke where like he, they have like a really nice like super old school like vintage like Victorian looking house, right? Tons of super nice furniture, like everything is an antique. Everything would be considered an antique, to someone like me, I guess. But he has this thing where he accidentally always, like, whenever he kills people and tries to drink their blood, it always just like spurts everywhere and makes like a giant mess, and it's like the funniest fucking thing ever. Like, he's so good at physical comedy. They're so fucking funny. And there's like Vladislav the Poker and Baruka or something, who I think used to be a Nazi. And there's like Peter, who's like the Nosferatu style vampire. But yeah, it's fucking brilliant. But yeah, so tomorrow / today for some, I am going to, I think, possibly do an earlier stream, possibly, where I mess around on this. I'm not sure. Or maybe I'll just bump everything up and play for longer, so I don't know. So maybe I'll do like an early stream at like, I don't know, 10 in the morning. Oh god damn it. You son of a bitch. Painfully. Fucking fuck. Kind of felt like off my game the past few days as far as like streaming goes, so if my content has been lackluster, I apologize. I promise I'll try and make it better. I know I had to cancel one of my streams today. Yeah, I had to take my mother-in-law to the doctor. So that was like almost an all-day affair, practically. Maybe like a half a day affair, but still. Fuck. Damn it, it didn't respawn. God, that took forever. When I first started trying to like go in between the signs, because I'm pretty sure going in between the signs, because there's, you know, the two signs back there with the little cork box, right here. So I always call these like the cork boxes. I don't know, I think that's what everybody else calls them too. But yeah, I think this is actually like cracked mud in like the desert. But yeah, going in between these two signs, I'm pretty sure is like the quickest route, like technically. Oh boy, at least I did the backup. Oh boy. And being raised by a narcissist really fucking sucks. Mother shit. Fuck balls. Alright. That's what I was gonna say. Jumping in between those signs, I grabbed that fucking box like so many goddamn times, and I felt like such a dingus. And then I was watching Cheese play, and he grabbed the box on accident, and he's like a super duper pro. So it made me feel a lot better about myself. It's so weird how you can do that underneath this bridge. I'm pretty sure me and my brother tried for a while to try and see if there was like a star here or something hidden. Because we figured if you can climb on this thing underneath, there has to be something to do with it. They wouldn't just do that for no reason. But they would. I was way off. Too slow. Oh. Did it, you fucking asshole. Just kidding. The bomb is not an asshole. It's not the bomb's fault. Fuck it. Well, the thing about speedrunning and playing this game is that I need to be mentally all there. Sometimes that's why I don't play for as long and stuff. What? Sometimes, like, that's why I will take, like, lots of breaks and, you know, sit there and talk and fucking shit. Oh, hell, I love ice cold water. You know, that's why I just sit there and talk and fucking shit. Sit there and dog attacking shit. Really, web captioner. Because that phrase makes no sense. Dude. Like how when you get up close to the change-ups, you can see they're clearly not round. Fuck, I suck. I was on the stump and everything. Motherfucker. Almost. What? Oh, you fuck shit. Oh, what? Fuck. Dude. Dude. Terrible. Oh, god damn it. I missed it. Missed the ground pound. So what you have to do is like a quick one of these. Then you have to do dude. Damn it. broken. Dude. Just boiling water. See the steam? It's just boiling water. See the steam? Ugh, I think there might be a seed in that boiling water. If I ever make a grand entrance anywhere, I want them to play this song. Or the Bowser theme. The Bowser theme is really sick. The Dark World theme. Look. It's a weird cat on a scooter coaster thing. Isn't that weird? Especially since that cat is sitting like a human and not at all like a cat. Oh, that coaster always kind of freaked me out. My butt cheeks hurt. Stand up for a minute. Oh God. Ugh. Yeah. Shit. See what you made me do. See what you made me do. You. God, I should have had you aborted. I'm just joking. For the record, I don't have, there's no children here. So, yeah. Just a joke. One day, when my dad was yelling at me, I was like, do you even like me? I love you, I just don't like you. I think I was like, maybe 13 or 14. Like that part in particularly in the song where it's like dun 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 dun. That'd be dope to come down some stairs too. Yeah, my dad also, throughout the past year, was like constantly encouraging and enabling his mother, who's like in her 80s, you know, my grandma, to express her freedom, essentially, because he wants her to be happy, because she might not be here much longer. It's like, yeah, you probably wish that you could probably inherit her money. I don't know, man. When you deal with somebody who's a liar and who consistently manipulates everyone around them, even the people who are closest to them, what else would you put like above them? He's fucking filed false police reports on my brother, essentially. All of which were fucking dismissed. Like, didn't even fucking, like, the cops basically showed up and were like, oh, yeah, that's not happening. Okay, bye. That was it. Like, what kind of fucking dad does that, man? Like, he tries to say, like to my brother, you're as bad as me. I'm a shitty person, but you're shittier. Like, the mental fucking gymnastics. And my brother is not a shitty person. Brother's actually a pretty good person. Maybe it wasn't always like that, but in his adult life, he is a good person. When we were growing up, he was kind of a dickhead to me, but, you know, that probably wasn't all his fault, you know? We were kind of pitted against each other, more or less. Constantly compared and competed against, you know? Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't how, you know, we didn't have, like, a super healthy, like, upbringing. Yeah, who does? But, you know, we got over it. Our mom is awesome. We like our mom. You know. She's still human, of course. You know, she's, you know, not, you know, without her faults like we all are. But, yeah. She's still, like, you know, a good person. Like, she cares about us. Like, it's pretty obvious that she cares about us. Okay. See what I'm saying? You could, like, dance down the stairs to it. It'd be dope. Let's try bomb clip in a moment. See how good or bad I do. Dude, if this stuff has seeds in it, I am calling up Carl and telling him to take it back. Wonky-eyed son of a bitch. looking for seals. I think we're clean. Does that work? Oh. Does that work? I wonder how much of a delay on my stream there is. I wonder if I can watch that in real time. Sorry, I just want to see how much of a delay there is. Oh, dude, I can totally do it. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, man. I think this desk is fucking hella clean. Oh, that is one. I don't know. Always upset me, like the perception people have on people who don't like have money, you know, poor people. Because like, you know, especially in like my early like 20s and late teens and stuff, like, I mean, I was on my own, you know, I moved out of the house at 17, you know, I've been on my own since then, so, like, you know, financially, I've, you know, just scraped by all the, you know, all these years, essentially, you know, sometimes I would get, you know, support here and there, you know, but for, like, the most part, it was fucking, you know, just, you know, figuring it out, scraping by, and, it just, kind of sucks, like, not having, you know, a lot of things, so I would at least try and, you know, keep, like, you know, I'd have, like, you know, I'd have, like, a place, you know, and, like, I'd have, like, a room in a house, you know, usually with multiple other roommates, and, you know, I would have my, you know, room, and I'd have, like my, like, a mattress, like, my mattress, my television, and, like, that's pretty much it. Maybe, like, some clothes, and, like, not that much clothes, like, maybe, like, I think, like, a week's worth of clothes, maybe, like, a week and a half, if I, like, really, like, mixed and matched, like, a bunch of things that, like, well, I don't know, I guess if I used certain clothes, maybe, you know, if I didn't wear underwear certain days, didn't wear socks certain days, and didn't wear shirts certain days, then maybe, but, or, you know, maybe just wore dirty shirts or whatever, but, which I did plenty of times, you know, rotating through your clothes and seeing, like, okay, which is my cleanest of my dirty clothes, you know, and, so I always tried to, like, keep, like, my little area that I had, like, as, you know, clean as I could. Like, usually the rest of the house was a fucking pit because, you know, my roommates were, you know, poor and they didn't give a shit. And, you know, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man, like, you know, we were a bunch of dumb kids, though, so, I mean, well, I guess I had responsibility, you know, I was able to fucking clean up after myself, but, you know, I was always the fucking one to clean up at, like, always, dude. And then after a while, I was just like, alright, whatever, I'm cleaning, like, once a week, fuck this. And, and then, like, that one, you know, the two, you know, the 1.5, 2 days that it was, like, actually clean out of the week were, like, so nice. But, like, it just got so dirty so quickly that it was just like, you know, keeping my area clean along with everything else, you know, would take, you know, I'd have to spend hours on it every single day. And for what? For people to fucking just trash it and not even, you know, like, what are they gonna pay me to do it? Like, am I gonna go fucking break on rent? Like, no. You know, it's just, you know, and then if I did do it and I did, you know, clean up all the time and stuff, which there were times where I just, you know, wanted to keep the, you know, try and keep the house clean, you know, and just attempted to, like, keep the house clean, you know, for as much as possible, just clean all the fucking time. And then that would turn into, you know, and then eventually I'd just be like, dude, fuck this day, you know, I'm just gonna keep my own area clean and clean, like, way less and only clean my shit. Why don't you do the dishes and stuff anymore? Like, what? You fucking kidding? Because nobody care. Like, did you ever even say, like, thank you? Like, hardly, dude. Like, and even so, like, give me fucking, like, a break on, like, give me, like, a $50 break on rent or something. Like, fuck, man. Well, fuck, more than $50 a month to keep the entire house clean? Fuck that. More than that. I don't know. I never really thought about, like, how much money it'd be worth. I always consider myself to be, like, you know, because of my dear old dad, I always consider myself to have pretty low value, monetarily. You know, because my dad would always, you know, would always, you know, act like he was overpaying me, and he would, you know, pay me really shittily, and, he would, like, dock me, pay for, like, really weird things sometimes, and, like, dumb shit that, like, was out of my control sometimes, and, like, yeah, like, it was really messed up, like, I don't know, but, you know, he had property, you know, and he's been on his, you know, mom's banking, he's been on my grandma, his mom's bank accounts his entire life. He's never had to struggle. He's never been homeless. He's never had to sleep in his car. Like, sleeping in your car fucking sucks. Sleeping in your car fucking sucks, man. Especially in the winter. Like, oh, fuck that, dude. Like, you wake up and it's, like, impossible to get warm for, like, an hour. Like, it's just like, why is my car not getting warm? Like, yeah. You're just, like, so cold for, like, so long. And, like, yeah. Get harassed by people and shit. People stare at you. People wake you up and ask you, what's wrong? Like, is everything okay? Like, which is, like, I guess that's nice, but at the same time, it's like, I guess you're just checking to see if I'm alive? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm such a fucking negative Nancy tonight. I've been dealing with a lot of fucking bullshit lately. Extremely stressed out. Like shaking stressed out. Like eyes bulging, like shaking stressed out. Like muscles tensed, like like, yeah. My neck muscles get all tense and shit, and, like, throb, and, like, my face muscles and stuff, like, involuntarily, like, yeah. So, yeah. So, that's my life. Woo! Whatever. Hopefully it'll get better. Just gotta stay positive. Stay positive. Like, you know, kitty paws. Like, kitty positive. Positive paw, kitty paws. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, you know, never resolved any of my issues with my dad. You know, he, you know, abused me verbally and emotionally and mentally for years. And, like, I mean, like, into, like, my 20s. Like, I mean, it was bad, dude. Like, I basically had to, like, tell him, like, if you keep talking to me this way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to control myself physically. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to control myself physically around you. Well, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. What do you think it means? And, it means that I was basically warning him, I don't know how much more I can, you know, be non-violent. Like, at a certain point, when, how do you deal with somebody who only responds to violence? How do you get them to respond to you? Let me reiterate that they only respond to violence. Like, if they think they're going to be physically hurt, then they will, they might, like, stop, like, you know, like, harassing, or, you know, they'll finally just, like, shut the fuck up. And, you know, I mean, it seems like that's the only way, like somebody doesn't respect you unless they think you're going to be violent with them. How do you get them to respect you? Like, somebody won't respond unless they think they are going to have violence inflicted upon them. How do you get that person to respond? Like, these are pretty, I mean, there's no other way to get through to this person. Like, I mean, like, this is what happens when you deal with, like, narcissists. Narcissists don't respond to anything unless their self feels threatened. Unless their sense of self or whatever feels threatened. You know, then they'll, you know, like, you know, I don't know. Like, my dad owed me a few $1,000s. Like, he owed me a few $1,000s. He broke the law, stole it from me, and then owed me money. And then tried to fucking get me to tell him what I'm going to spend my money on, and that he needs to have approval of it, and he needs to think it's a good idea in order for me to get the money, and I need to be able to show him that I'm actually going to spend the money on these things. And it's like, dude, I was over 21, and he defrauded me and stole money from me, quite literally. He broke the law. He admitted it in text message today, and like a dumbass. And this man, when finally gave, okay, you're going to give me the money that you owe me. You know, you've owed it, you know, it's long past due. You know, I'm not charging you interest or any of that bullshit. Just give me what you fucking owe me, and you shut the fuck up. And, well, what if you're not gonna spend it? I mean, what are you gonna spend it on? And what if I don't want you to squander it, and I wanted you to do this and that with that money. I want to have control over you somehow. I want to feel like a man, so I fucking belittle my children. Yeah. My dad has really, like, bad issues with, like, masculinity and stuff, like, toxic masculinity and stuff. Like, he used to, like, he constantly, like, used to try and, like, emasculate my brother and I. And the thing is, like, he is not a fucking, like, manly man by any fucking means. Like, he is a fucking pussy. And, like, he's the definition of, like, little bitch. Like, this guy's, like, you can just, like, I mean, talk to this guy for, like, 5 seconds, like, this guy sucks. Like, anybody with, like, any logic and ration is like, dude, you're just trying to, like, manipulate me and gaslight me all the time. You suck. Yeah. Fucking senior citizen. Fucking acting like a fucking childhood bully. It's ridiculous. I love you, I just don't like you. Literally called me every iteration of worthless, useless, fuck up. Every iteration and incarnation of that. He, like, screamed in my face, loser, won't amount to anything. And I was like the first time this happened, I think I was 12. And then it happened constantly until, I mean, well, not only that, there was other, like, verbal abuse and shit, like, weird, like, emotional and mental abuse, but it wasn't as frequent and it wasn't as severe. It was more, covert. But, yeah. Strange, man. I should probably just put just chatting after these, you know, after a while. I'm just sitting here, like, listening to Mario music. Yeah, it's been having a weird few days, man. Maybe I'll take a day off this week at a certain point. I don't know. If I get too stressed out, I might. I don't know. Yeah, if I get too stressed out, I will. I mean, plus, you know, I like hanging out with my kitties more, and you know, sad to say, I'm pretty sure Tiger is, you know, and he's still being himself and stuff, but I mean, we know it's gonna happen.
In between that, having to deal with my neurodiverse mother-in-law not understanding contagion and having impetigo, the pandemic, my shitty dad, the safety of my brother, the sanity of me is like the last thing on my list. Like I worry about like my cats, and I worry about all these other things before I think about myself. I don't know why. Well, wait, I probably do know why. It's probably because I still put a very low value on myself because of the way that my dad treated me. Hey, who needs therapy, right? I can be my own therapist. Haha. Just save myself like $150,000. I like how I'm just sitting here just being like, my dad was like the worst person to be, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I should have gone the other way. Ooh, almost got the box. Damn it. Excuse me. So, my kitty Mew does this thing where, you know, she rubs her face against everything. So, sometimes, still do it to my glasses, and like, literally like knock them off my face, like with like the force of her cuteness. And I really, like, I'm pretty sure she's very destructive. She, has chewed through multiple, like, cords, like very thin, like headphone cords, essentially. Shit, dick. Fuck. she like rolls around. She like does this thing where she'll like jump on you and then try and like roll around on like, she'll like walk on like your shoulders and then like you'll, you know, bend over so she has like, you know, you can use like your like flat back, you know, as a platform, you know, so she has more of like an area, and then she'll just like lay down, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? Wait, no, like, okay, I just wanted you to like walk around for a sec, like, why are you, no, and shit, well, I can redo it in a moment. Oh wait, it's canonless. I should probably actually practice doing that. I don't know how to fuck with the text boxes. I've never tried to like speed through them except for like on the what's it called? Transition screens, like the ending stage and stuff, and like the save and quit stuff. Dude, what is wrong with me? What is going on? It's probably because I know that I should probably be stopping soon, but I want to play. So, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe instead of taking a day off, I'll do a just chatting stream or something where I just fucking do nothing. Don't have to worry about whatever. That was close. Wait. Don't mash the buttons. Be precise. Use piano rolls. Piano rolls are very important. Do a piano roll. This is Drogi. This is Drogi. My name is Kid. Remember Kid Rock? Fuck. Dude, I almost can salvage that. Well, not salvaged it, but you know, I could have just ran around. But I almost did like a cool, made it cool. I don't know. Haha. used to have this really cool dog that we got from the Humane Society. She was like a border collie. Pretty sure she was like a stray. Like she like grew up on the street stray, like in like the city somewhere. And she yeah, I don't know. She grew up somewhere where there's people, because she would always beg for food, and that's like a big sign of a straight, like the way that she begged for food was like, you know, as if she had to, you know, and like that was like the only way she got food. And she you know, she's very territorial about food and stuff as well. But she was like so goddamn coordinated. And she like, I used to like do this thing with her, like, cause she would just like, I'd sit there and just like be eating like popcorn, and she'd just be sitting there like 3 feet away from me, just like, or like, and I'd just be sitting there. And I'd throw one like super quick, and she'd always just be like, coolest thing ever. Rosie was amazing. Rosie O'Doggle. Whoa. Knowing what I know about like animals now, like, I don't know, a lot of like animal behavior has to do with like the way that like you know, the environment that they're subjected to. And you know, you would think like, yeah, no shit, but people are stupid. So the I was like, yeah, people are stupid. I'm like, and but yeah, so you know, when you just things, I'm not taking it like like your natural environment. When you you know, subject animals to certain environments that they're, you know, not accustomed to, or not, you know, they're, you know, specific, you know, breed or whatever, that type of animal doesn't thrive in the type of environment that you give it, you know, that you can provide it, you know, because a lot of people that get animals have kids, and which I think is, I mean, I had like a kitty as a kid, and let's see, how old was I? How old was I? I was pretty young. It was in like second or third, yeah, second grade, third grade, and then that was when I go all slow. I just try and go fast, it goes easier. Oh. But yeah, she was a very sweet kitty. She was very cute. Yeah, she was like, you know, whenever I was home, you know, she would just be like with me at like all times. She was like my familiar, you know? And, damn it. She was amazing. And then, when I had to move in with my dad and take her there, he made her an outdoor cat, and I never, like, saw her ever again. And it, like, breaks my heart, like, to this day. I, like, hoped anything that somebody just took her in. You know, I really hope somebody just took her in and gave her, like, a nice home and loved her. But I don't know. Part of me thinks she something bad happened to her, and I wasn't there to make everything okay. And it still, like, affects me to this day, because my dad, like, I, like, begged him to let me keep her in the house. Because, you know, she's not an outside cat, you know, she doesn't know how to, she'll figure it out. He's not a very nice man. He's just really not. He's just not a nice man. He's just a nasty person. He puts on this facade. Lovey, probably. That was my kitty's name, Lovey. She's probably very upset when I knew she was, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits. That was depressing. Okay. So, next time I get on, I'm going to be in a much better spot mentally, I think. Hopefully. Well, I'm just not gonna stream until I feel mentally up to it. So, that might be tomorrow. That might be 27 years from now. Just kidding, hopefully not. Hopefully, you know, I can just deal with some shit that I gotta deal with in the morning. You know, and just cleanse my mind. I don't know. Alright. Well, thanks for sticking around. If anybody's actually out there. But, oops. Wrong one. There we go. So, I will see you next time. Wish me luck, guys. I'm tired. Okay. Alright, I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Now I go poop.